everybody, welcome to the latest episode of VincentVision. Today I am here at Island Adventure, just kind of hanging out, just hanging out here in Jurassic Park. No big deal, nothing new going on right now. I'm kind of in an area of park they just opened up. It's actually the entrance area to the VeloCiCoaster. We made it, baby! We're at the VeloCiCoaster! I was able to snag a last-minute preview, so we are going to be checking out the brand new VeloCiCoaster. We made it, baby. Mama, we made it. This video here is going to be no frills, no check-in, things like that. I'm starting it here at the VeloCiCoaster. We're going to jump right in. I'm going to show you as much as I can. We're going to get off the ride, and I'm going to share my thoughts. I am so very, very excited to be here. Let's do it to it. What a spot here. This courtyard is so beautiful. I'm so excited. This is amazing. During the previews, VeloCiCoaster is in technical rehearsal. That means it's gonna operate intermittently throughout the day. You can't get mad when it breaks down. Not everything might be working, and there's no express. But, just to be here, that's a win in my book, right? Oh, this is the entrance over here, and it's cool to see they've got an attraction entrance over there, what looks to be maybe a covered up express sign, and single riders. So whenever we get single riders back again here in the theme parks, it will be available for this roller coaster. Here at the entrance, there are two things. You got your typical test seat for the roller coaster here. Let's see. Ooh, this is different. Okay, let's give that a little push, shall we? Up. Looks good. And check the size of your bag right over here. So this ride is a little bit different. You can actually bring your personal items up to a certain point in the ride. I have got my big old bag here that I'm carrying my camera around with. So I'm gonna put this in one of the lockers, but I'm gonna bring my actual camera with me because I know that I can kind of jerry-rig this to fit in a small locker. It should be able to fit just fine. So we'll be able to go inside and see the queue for the VeloCiCoaster. Obviously, you can't film on the actual roller coaster, so you'll just have to wait for my review. But I'm excited. I've heard that it is very, very intense. It looks very, very intense. Everyone who's been passing by has been screaming, having a really good time. So I'm excited for my turn. Let's see how long it takes to get on. So these are the big lockers here. So when you go to the VeloCiCoaster, if you have like a bag or like a purse, it's not gonna fit in one of the small lockers in the queue. You need to get one of the lockers here, which is where, it's actually here in the Discovery Center. And it looks like they've actually got this kind of whole VeloCiCoaster gift shop set up here on the ground floor, which is pretty cool. It's very, very smart. Okay, it's time to head over to the VeloCiCoaster.
Thank you for your patience.
Go figure, as soon as I put my bag away, they're having some technical delays, but that's okay. We'll just keep heading up this way here. Just get in line for the brand new ride. I will wait, whatever. I don't care. On a day like today, this is like the only time I'm cool with waiting in an extended queue for a ride, just because I want to see as much as possible. The good thing about this extended queue is that most of it's pretty shaded. There's a part that goes out that way, and they haven't had to use it, but it's that one's out in the sun. But everything here is pretty much under covers, which is nice. Look at that statue. Oh, I didn't see the roller coaster on it before. I love this, but I have no idea where it's taking us. I think we're going through that middle door over there or something. This is a very, very cool statue. I'm obsessed with it, honestly. It is so cool. Oh, so close. But we're moving pretty quick.
Let's get you ready to enter the paddock with real live raptors. That means we can't retrieve any lost items from the paddock once they're gone. I'm here to help keep you and your belongings safe during your raptor run today.
I wonder what these screens are. I wonder. Oh, this is the launch right here. This is so cool. Glass of water over here. I think it's shaking. Oh, that's really cool. Thank you. Whoa! Oh, look at the raptors! Oh! Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I think this is needs passing by.
Painstakingly leveraged our existing and growing knowledge of avian and reptile biology, developing the foundations of this groundbreaking paleo-veterinary science that was designed and developed.
Oh my gosh, I see raptors.
In order to formulate the complex game plan for how to properly care for and maintain these magnificent animals. And now, you can take advantage of the opportunity all this provides to see these raptors in thrilling close proximity.
I'm just gonna keep this thing rolling because it's just getting cooler and cooler, and oh my gosh, they're freaking velociraptors. Also, look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Is that blue? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look. That's totally blue. It's trying to shake. And then as soon as you get to the dinosaurs, it's time to head to the lockers. So you just come over here. This is a pretty big family room here. This family room is massive. I love this POV of the ride here. And this is when I'm going to start to put my camera away, get ready for the ride. They do have a test seat here available for one last check before you get onto the ride. And then once it's time to ride, you head down that way. I'm going to head towards the ride. I got to put my camera away in the locker, and then when I come back and get it, I'll give you my review of the VeloCiCoaster. This is insane. This is insane. I feel like I didn't get to process it enough, but I got footage. That's all that matters. So let's put this bad boy away. Let's jump on the VeloCiCoaster. I am so freaking excited. This is the exit here. This is where you come off the ride. It spits you right back out into the locker station where you can get your stuff. Oh my god! That was insane. That was so fast and intense. Your butt was never off the seat. It was never off the seat. This was so cool. Single rider lockers. Oh, interesting. I guess this is where single riders will put their bags away. Oh my gosh. Holy freaking crap. That was fantastic. Fantastic. Intense roller coaster. I'm like almost shaking. I was losing my mind the entire ride. I'm literally just like sitting here now. I'm just like shook. That was fantastic. It was really fast. I need a second to like think about it. Let me get my stuff, collect my thoughts, and then I'll give my review on the VeloCiCoaster. Excited to talk about my review of the VeloCiCoaster here at Toon Lagoon, the spot where you used to, oh, there it goes. And it's got some people on it. I think it's like one person. Wow, good for them. Got a churro, by the way, to celebrate the opening of the VeloCiCoaster. You know, finally we made it. People are on the ride. Let's talk about it. Because I've got a lot of thoughts. I've got a lot of good thoughts. Okay, so first of all, the ride is a win. It is awesome. It is fantastic. It is a really, really intense roller coaster. Let's see. I would say it's probably about it felt like a minute to 45 seconds. It was pretty short because as soon as it starts, it doesn't stop. And you just zoom, you go through everything, and you're going through the rocks, and you see the velociraptors, and you go over the water. Like, holy moly. I got to sit in row 6, which I was worried for a second because I thought oh, I'm not gonna be able to see the ride and stuff like that. Oh, maybe this is a bad seat. It was just fine. I have no complaints. I was very satisfied with the row 6 seat sitting right in the middle of the vehicle. And you know, I'm not the tallest guy in the world. I'm about 5'8", and the seat was I was lifted off the seat. The seat's really high up, and the lap bar kind of comes down like this. So it's a lap bar but it kind of, it's wide enough that it comes over you there. So, and I'm not really the one to like speak on like modified seats and stuff like that, but you know, maybe this is a little bit easier to get on than some of the other rides. As far as like intensity goes, oh man, I was off the seat the entire time. The whole ride, I was hooting and hollering. One, because I was obviously excited to be finally on the VeloCiCoaster. But like, holy crap, like this little part right over here, right by the water, that last barrel roll, that infamous what they call the Mosasaurus roll that goes over the water before you go in, I shrieked. I was like, whoa! I was so, it was really unexpected, and my butt flew out the seat. Your butt is flying off the seat the entire time during this roller coaster. And the first half of the ride, you know, there's a little show scene with the velociraptors. You can kind of see them in the screens getting ready to go out. You go through and you see them in the ride. Like I said, I got to see pretty much everything. Even if I was in the middle of the seat, I still saw all the velociraptors. They're really big and they get really close in the first half of the ride. They're just statues though, so they're not animatronics. They're not gonna like move around or anything like that. You pass them just enough to see them. It's a little different, and maybe because it's like a technical rehearsal, there might be something I'm missing, but there's actually no like onboard audio on the ride, and I felt like I was expecting there to be. Hagrid's has it, the Hulk has it now, Rip Ride Rocket has it. This is the only one that doesn't have it. And I guess it doesn't really matter. The ride's really kind of short. It's still fun anyway, but they are setting up like some sort of a story, even though it is pretty straight up. As you go through the queue, you are riding a roller coaster that's going through the Velociraptor paddock. Nothing more, nothing less. The queue is very, very cool. There are a lot of surprises in there that I did not expect. I think I knew that there was going to be dinosaurs in the queue, that you'd be able to see the Velociraptors like kind of up close and personal. But what I did not expect was that tunnel of the launch, and then they have the Musion technology, have the Raptors kind of run by it. To me, that was really, really impressive. Like, that was a really cool surprise. And there are a lot of little things and details in there that I didn't have time to absorb them all. I was going through the queue, but there are details and things to look out for as you go through the queue. You're gonna see the dinos, you're gonna see the actors from Jurassic World. The second floor of the ride, as soon as you put your stuff away, there's really not much to look at. It's just a big old screen, and the platform's right there, and it goes straight outdoors, which is kind of cool. So it's like half indoors, half outdoors, and there's this big window where you can look into the paddock, but I got off the ride, I wasn't even looking at that. I was so like, oh my gosh, that was so cool. You know, you see in the building, you see Chris Pratt, he's there, and he's on the tunnel, and they're getting ready, and they're like, I don't know, he's like, I don't know why you're building a roller coaster in the paddock. These raptors are dangerous. And then Claire, Bryce Dallas Howard, she's like, oh, well, you know, we're doing this for Jurassic World, so it's gonna be great. Not too much on the second floor. As soon as you get to the second floor and put your stuff away, you just go straight up to the roller coaster, and it was really cool. Like, this was awesome. This is a welcome addition here. VeloCiCoaster, you guessed it, it's a win. It is a win, and it is awesome, and it is a welcome addition here to Islands of Adventure. We got some more roller coasters, baby. This one's fantastic. I'm excited to see how this goes on opening day. There was a little bit of a delay when I got into the line, like it started out and stuff like that, but like, it was resolved in like 10, 15 minutes, and like, you know, I didn't mind waiting in line because I'm here for the VeloCiCoaster, so I hope it runs pretty smooth. It's going to be an interesting time. I've got June 10th off, so I'm going to show up here and see what it's like, maybe how the virtual line works, if there's going to be a virtual line. Is it my favorite? Do I think it's the best ride here? That's really hard to say. This is definitely like the second best. Hagrid's is still really, really cool, and I think if you were coming here for the first time and going on these rides, I think you would be a little bit more impressed with Hagrid's just because it goes backwards and it drops and stuff like that. But this is like a ride that grabs you by the neck and it just takes you along and it doesn't stop. So it is really intense. It has an amazing queue. This ride is an A+, okay? So please don't get it twisted. VeloCiCoaster is fantastic, and I am so excited to ride it whenever chance I get. Fingers crossed, this whole month of May, they are very loose with soft openings. I hope, we don't know yet, but June 10th is the official opening. We'll see how things go. We'll see how the rest of the annual pass holder previews go, and it's VeloCiCoaster time, baby. I'm telling you, this summer is the summer of Universal. Hit it! I was hoping they would shoot off, but oh well. I'm gonna get on out of here. I've done what I wanted to do. I want to get this video out as soon as possible. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching VincentVision, baby. VeloCiCoaster is a hit. It's a success. So excited. Sorry. I'm so excited that I got to go on it. And if you're someone like me who loves intense roller coasters, you are going to be very, very satisfied with the VelociCoaster. If you're looking for something tame, this is not it. I might recommend Camp Jurassic or Pteranodon Flyers, but definitely not VelociCoaster, because this baby rips. So that's all I got. I'm gonna get on out of here. Thank you guys for watching VincentVision. Congratulations, Universal, for a successful preview of VelociCoaster, I guess. Whatever. It's here. It ain't going anywhere. We love it. VelociCoaster, baby. Check it out. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.